Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hi everyone, my name is Andini Sukma Ilahi, NIM 22018090. I'm from Department of English, and today I will explain about my project in the basic listening describing city. So the city I will describe is New York City. First one, New York is the largest and most populous city in the United States, with a population of 8.6 million people. The city, which has the nickname Big Apple, is divided into 5 regions, namely Manhattan, Bronx, Brooklyn, Staten Island, and Queens. As the United Nations headquarters, the center of business, culture, entertainment, fashion in the United States, New York is also known as the city that never sleeps. New York has a humid subtropical climate and with a 0 degrees Celsius threshold. New York City is the northmost large city included in these classifications. The region receives on an average of 235 days of sunshine each year, with an average of 2,540 hours of sunshine each year. For 24 hours, New York City is always busy and bustling. Even at night, New York City is always busy because there are many nightlife activities spread across this metropolitan city. Apart from that, New York is also the gateway to North America, so it's no wonder that this metropolitan city is always busy every day. Next, about transportation. New York City is home of 2 of the busiest train stations in the United States, including Grand Central Terminal. Public transit in New York City, most of which operates 24 hours a day, is the most complex and extensive system in North America. About 1 in 3 users of public transit in the United States and 2/3 of rail passengers in this country live in New York and its suburbs. The New York City subway system is the busiest in the Western Hemisphere, while Grand Central Terminal is also known as Grand Central Station, is the largest train station in the world by number of platforms. New York airspace is one of the busiest air transport corridors in the world. The George Washington Bridge is the busiest motorized vehicle bridge in the world. Next, about criminality. Since 2005, the city has had the lowest crime rate of any of the 25 large United States cities, having become increasingly safe after peak crime in the 1980 and early 1990. Having become increasingly safe after peak crime in the 1980 and early in 1990. From the drug epidemic that affected many neighborhoods in 2002, New York City had the same crime rate as Provo, Utah, and was ranked in 197 out of 216 United States cities with over 100,000 inhabitants. Crime in New York City decreased by more than 75% from 1993 to 2005, and continued to decline during a time when the United States experienced an increase in crime. In 2005, the homicide rate was its lowest point since 1966. And in 2007, the city recorded fewer than 500 homicides for the first time since the first crime statistics were published in 1963. This is interesting fact about New York. First, home to world famous people. This city, whose population is dominated by women, is home to famous people in the world, starting from from physicists such as Richard Feynman and Robert Oppenheimer, comedians such as Eddie Murphy and Adam Sandler, to world musicians such as Christina Aguilera and Lady Gaga. If you are lucky, you can meet these world celebrities in public places, such as on the street, in restaurants, on to the subway. Number 2, there are 800 languages in New York. Number 2, there are 800 languages in New York. As one of the large business centers in the world, New York is a favorite destination for foreigners to settle down or just stay temporarily. Reporting from Swedish Nomad, about 37% of all New York residents come from outside America. Some experts even argue that in New York there are more than 800 languages used in everyday life. Number 3, the Statue of Liberty in New York is a gift from France. New York City icon, the Statue of Liberty, is a gift from the French people to celebrate 100 years of the United States independence. The iconic statue, which was also given as a token of friendship between the two countries, was seen in 1886 with a total around 350 pieces placed in the 214 crates. With this large number, it took about 4 months for the Statue of Liberty to reach Ellis Island, New York. Number 4, about 900 fashion companies have their headquarters in New York. New York is one of the biggest fashion centers in the world, besides Paris, Milan, and London. According to data from the New York City Economic Development Corporation, there are around 900 fashion companies whose headquarters are in New York. In addition, New York is the largest retail market in the United States with annual revenues of $15 billion. Even the Fashion Week, which is held twice a year in New York, is able to generate revenue of nearly $900 million annually. This includes visitor spending, which total $532 million. And number 5 is the home to the best restaurant in the world. New York is not only known as a center for business, art, and fashion, but is also famous for its delicious culinary delights. Even according to Restaurant Magazine, 9 restaurants in New York are included in the list of the 100 best restaurants in the world. Apart from that, New York also has many culinary delights from other countries, such as Koreatown, which is famous for its Korean specialties, and Little Italy, which is the home of famous Italian restaurants. In New York, there are also several national food business big markets such as Yoo-Hoo, Blimpie, Häagen-Dazs, and Sbarro. Okay, maybe just that I can explain about describing city New York. Hope you guys understand with what I explained, and thank you.